Vlog. Vlog number 2 is going to be about queer theory and how queer theory relates to the figure of a child, or lack thereof. Alright, so first I'm going to start out with this quote. The figure of a child is the center of political modernity. It's what binds together the present, future, and past. Now, what is that saying? Well, children are ideally the pure and innocent, and as they grow up, they are able to be shapen into who they are by different ideals, different beliefs, and all that, and how they grow up is how they're going to be an adult. So they can either keep ideals from the past, or they can take what they're learning in the present to change the future. So in a way, that's how they bind together the present, the future, and the past, because they're learning in the present about the past to change the future. So kids are the answer to a better future. They are the next generation. That's what everybody thinks anyway. But queer theory is trying to argue that children are not necessarily the glue that ensures our future. Well, why would they say this? Like I just said, they're the next generation. This is who we're putting all our eggs in one basket, and that is children. But queer theory is saying, literally, here's a quote from the article: queers are in a unique position to disrupt the reproduction of the social order by virtue of queer sex's unreproductive nature. So, by being queer, you're not able to reproduce. That is fact on your own. And so, their nature of their being is stopping the reproduction of children. So, in a way, they're saying that because we're stopping the creation of children, we're stopping the creation of social order and that normalcy of the children being the answer to our future. And queer theory is all about challenging norms. It's normal to have kids, it's normal to raise them within your own image, it's normal to teach them how to create a better future. But queer theory challenges this norm by saying we don't need kids to create a better future. We can do that on our own. And in order to ensure that we're creating our own futures, we're trying to stop children by being who we are, and that's just the way it's going to be. Queer theory challenges the next generation by saying F those kids and F their Disneyland, by saying life isn't always about going to the happiest place on earth, or just as life isn't, just as everyone doesn't have the goal of having children. Like, how does this society go on without offspring is something that needs to be answered here, and the answer is it doesn't. And that's exactly what queer theory is trying to do. They're trying to change social order. They're trying to get rid of the idea that the figural child is the way to ensure a better future. They're trying to reject that social norm. And in the article, it says all responsibility for a better tomorrow or perfection of social forms by repudiating the social. So there's a lot of words there, but in reference to the figural child, it's saying that all the responsibility relies on them. So they have all the responsibility, but queer theory wants to repudiate that or reject the validity of authority of that. They are trying to get rid of that idea. They're trying to get rid of social norms by getting rid of children, by not reproducing. So queer theory challenges the norm of having kids, to reject social order.